Long ago in a distant land, I, Ganon, King of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Wisdom and unleashed an unspeakable evil on the land of Hyrule. Now an adventuring warrior wielding a magic sword seeks to oppose me, but first you have to adventure through the land of Hyrule, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to stop me and undo the evil that is Ganon.
Okay, hey guys, it's me Colin, and let's play Legend of Zelda. And anyways, we'll start a new file, and the first thing we have to do is get the sword in the cave that the old man gives to us. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's a pretty normal sword. It doesn't do too much damage, but it kills most normal monsters. Okay, now these things are called Octoroks. They shoot rocks out of their mouth. They come in two colors, red and blue. Blue takes 2 hits and red takes 1. They're pretty easy to kill. They're cannon fodder, but their rocks can hit you if you're not careful. Got some more Octoroks over here. That cave's a store, which I can buy stuff in later. But first we got to get to the first dungeon to where we can get the first piece of Triforce. And that right there is a Zola, which you'll see here. Yeah, they're pretty much swamp men, and you can't kill them with the first sword because it doesn't have enough power. But yeah, you pretty much have to avoid them in the beginning. They're kind of like the evil version of Azora, I guess, if you want to say that. Okay, more rupees. Okay. Fairies, they heal you if you don't already know. And I got my laser beam sword. Laser beam. Laser beam. And go around here. At the corner there's a store which you can buy this shield for a pretty easy amount of money if you can grind that much. Okay, now these things are levers. They dig in the ground and they come out. There's 2 colors, red and blue. Blue takes like 4 hits, red takes 2 with this sword. And they drop some pretty good stuff. Not much, really. Okay, here's the first blue Octorok. It takes 2 hits. It's pretty easy to kill. Yeah, blue rupees give you 5, and there's a heart piece. Not heart, just a heart to power you up. Okay, now here's the first dungeon, which is a haunted tree. Okay, now we're gonna go to the right, not right, I mean left. And these things are called keys, and the other type is Vire. I'll get to those later, because they'll show up later, but keys are your cannon fodder bats, pretty much. They can be killed pretty easily, and are annoying, too, because they're small. Now you got a key. Let's go to the room to the right. Going to the room with right. Okay, now we got our cannon fodder skeleton monster, Stalfos, and they pretty much are useless. You can only get damage if you bump into them. But they appear throughout the first few dungeons, I think. And that one's got a key, so you better steal it from them. And kill these 2 guys for whatever they have for every rupees. Okay, that clock, it freezes time. If you ever played Smash Brothers Brawl, that's where it's from. It slows down time, but in this, it completely stops time. You gotta unlock that door automatically. There's 3 Stalfoses in here. And they're pretty easy. They take 2 hits. They're annoying, and it's like, why wouldn't they give them like projectile weapons? There's a creature called a Lionel that has a projectile laser beam sword. Okay, more Stalfoses. Jeez, Stalfoses out of the wazoo. Alright, ooh, blue rupee. Let's take that. And a heart. Yeah, the things are pretty expensive in this game, but once you get enough rupees, it's pretty simple. There's a keys. Keys die. Gotta kill them to open the right door. I mean, darn, I forgot the compass. I'll get it later. The compass is in the other room. Yes. Those are called gels. They're pretty much small versions of Zols. Slime monsters, pretty much. Yeah, not too they're pretty harmless. Yeah, there's a little. They look like water droplets, but they're black. Let's open this door. And it's the old man. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. That pretty much doesn't help us because the translations in this game are kind of messed up. But I'll use a guide if I need to. I'm just taking some of this from memory. I will use a guide though. There's a map. if I get stuck or if I need to find heart pieces, because I want to get all the heart pieces, or at least like 75% of them. There are more Stalfoses in here. Key. Die. Thank you. I'll go through here. Now, these guys are called Gorias. They're pretty much werewolves with boomerangs. And there's not much to them other than they got boomerangs and they're really annoying. They take like 3 hits to kill with a normal sword. Not too shabby for a monster. Kind of like moblins, but not really. Die. Key. They give you a lot of keys in the first dungeon. I think, yeah, like if you have all of them, you can end it with only like an extra key. Those are pretty much traps. Nothing too dangerous as long as you know the pattern. And you know what that is? That's the bow and arrow. Well, the bow and arrow we can't use at the moment because we don't have any arrows. But once we buy the arrows, see, the arrows supply you with, you use your rupees for arrows because you buy them and they're like magic. It's kind of like, I'm not for sure how you describe it, but anyways, it just works that way. Don't question the video game logic. Blue. This dungeon is blue. Okay, let's see. Kill that Stalfos. Okay, let's go through the next door. More Gorias, and if I'm correct, this is where we get the really useful boomerang. Ooh, bombs. Need that. I need that later, because get a whole bunch of stuff. Like, money-making game. Money-making game. Why did I do that? Stupid buttons. I get you confused. Anyways. Okay, let's equip the boomerang. And let's go back and get that compass just for sake of completion. Because, I like doing that. Don't judge me. We got this dinky shield. We need a bigger shield. Damn you, Keys. You know, I always wondered why they in the game, or I've seen sprites, they always have the keys having eyes, but in the actual game they don't. Another thing is that in the other games, 3D ones, I'm not for sure if he has it in like the top-down Phantom Hourglass game, you know, the other game, Spirit Tracks, if he has the laser beam in it. And always, I don't know, I guess it would be kind of hard to incorporate that in the 3D Zelda. Though I think it would be a cool idea. They have it like in Wind Waker where you have the stronger sword though, if you have full health. So I guess it works that way. But I really like the sword laser beam thing. Always gave you a bit more strategical thing to do. And these Stalfoses are being stupid. Freeze ya. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Boomerang freezes the enemy, oddly enough. It paralyzes them or something. Let's go back through here. We got 1 health and this isn't good. But most of the enemies are pretty harmless in here, other than the second to last room and the last room, which, damn you, gels. Die, give me some health. Oh god, I'm low. Half heart. Gonna die soon if I don't get a heart. Goodness, no Gorias, okay. Go through here. And this is, we have the introduction of the Unholy Wall Master. They're pretty much big hands that come through walls. I think they send you back to the beginning of the dungeon, and they're really nasty. But they give you a whole bunch of rupees if you can kill them. I'm pretty much going to have to grind here for like a second until I get me some hearts. They make this really rare noise, and it's disturbing. Okay, well, I guess that's enough. Let's go fight the boss. He's actually pretty easy. With the items we have. Okay. Aqua Mantis. He's a dragon that has frills and stuff. He's awesome looking. Look at him. Look at him. Alright. Let's see. Let's try to hit him. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's not working. Why isn't it working? Let's try hitting his head. Okay, that works, but my... Ow. Okay, that doesn't work. Good thing I have the cheat sheet. You just place, like, a bomb right next to him. And it's super effective. Watch this. Dead. Okay. Heart piece. I mean heart container. Or heart, because the first game had like 1 and that was it. Okay. Let's get this Triforce. And there we go. I think that'll be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. And hey, look, Link looks like a pyramid. That's awesome. Let's get out of this dungeon, okay? Alright, bye guys.